Good evening, Internet, and welcome to Top Shift. I think it's number 18 now. At the moment, we're now at beta 1.06. Frontier launched a couple of updates today, mostly to enhance some of the networking code, and then a quick patch on top of that to make sure that everybody who is flying a Cobra, one of the most popular craft, didn't fall over. Now, last time I was doing this, I said I was having fun in the Eagle, and I thought, well, I think it's time to go back to the Viper, because if you want to do dogfighting, this is the ship to do it in. So I think the best place for this ship to go would be Iranian and some of the combat zones there. Do I have any missions? I have an hour to do some missions. Iranian. Destroy some Iranian ships, which will be a bit of a laugh.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Ooh. I think that Eagle had a bit of a trouble coming out of the dock there. Sidewind it, right. Iranian is 5 light years away. Unfortunately, right behind the spaceport. So just say ta-ta to Denham Dock. Now, in a few days' time, it's going to be the 30th anniversary of Elite. I'm recording this on the 7th, just very early in the morning of the 17th, so in 3 days' time, that'll be 30 years since this game was released on the BBC Micro. I didn't get to play it until it came out on the Spectrum, I think 6 months, maybe a year later, but even then, the original Elite was such a groundbreaker. The game that I used to love playing before then was a game called Star Raiders on the old Atari console, and I think that was the only experience of any kind of 3D computer games anybody had. And of course the main thing that was the scary bit about this was that you would launch, and then, as a lot of people have pointed out, when you turned the left key, you didn't turn left, you rolled left, which for a 13-year-old who'd never been even in a flight simulator before, that was a bit scary. Let alone having to look back at the space station and seeing how to dock. Right. Now I know that there are 2 combat zones around Iranian 2. And we have 5 targets to kill. Now this ship is set up with the following. We've got 2 beam lasers and a multi-cannon and a missile rack, a K-Warren scanner and a heatsink. Now the heatsink is vitally important, especially if you've got beam lasers, because they just knock the heat up in your ship like crazy, as you will probably see. There's an anaconda behind me. Wonder what he's up to. Now there have been reports of players who are able to, and supercrews, get within a certain distance of one another and knock each other and out into real space. Whether or not this is actually true, I have no idea yet. Right, there's a federal distress signal. I have not been at this particular scenario for must be a good couple of months. And you never know what we'll have. We might have a couple of rain-ins, or might even have a whole load of player characters, which might make things difficult. Or player ships, rather. Actually, that will make things difficult. But if I look here, there's also a conflict zone of high intensity, which might be a good one to fall back on if this one's a bit too busy. Right, here we go. Gotta choose Federation. Deploy the weapons. And there we have the Dreadnought, or the Impeccable. And as you can see, she's in a bad way. Oh, and there, hopefully, is our first kill. Now I've got gimbaled beams here. See, that knocks the shields down straight away.
Offline. Warning, under attack. Warning, temperature critical.
See what I mean about the temperature? That was crazy. So you have to resort to using cannons.
Target shields online.
Ah, the shields came up incredibly quick. But he's down at 61%. Oh, 119. I might have to drop a heat sink at this rate.
Target shields offline.
As you can see, I'm using the lateral thrusters a lot. Got him.
Target destroyed.
There's another sidewinder. Now if I check the mission, one target killed, 4 to go. Right, I've just dropped a heat sink because it's...
Heat sink deployed. Target shields offline. Warning, under attack. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Warning, temperature critical.
Boom.
Target destroyed.
2 killed, 3 left. That heat sink's a 10 a penny. The only problem is you can see that my temperature still is at over 100%. And if that stays up over 100% too long, it will damage the ship.
Under attack. Temperature critical. Target shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical. Target shields online.
This one's getting a bit tough to... the one thing that I've got a problem with is that my multi-cannon is fixed, not. Oh, I think my joystick could do with a little bit more help. His shields are back up as well. Lovely.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I'm not hitting him.
Target shields offline.
He's down to 11% and his shields are coming back on. Can I quickly get him? Yes.
Target shields online.
But still, boom.
Target destroyed.
2 left. How the Impeccable is actually still in one piece after all this, I have no idea.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Ooh.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Shields are taking a slight amount of damage there. I don't want to go into the Impeccable herself, so... There she is.
Target shields online.
Notice I'm keeping the throttle mostly in the sweet spot, right dead center.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Damn it!
Target shields offline. Under attack.
I didn't get that kill because he was too busy showboating.
Target shields online.
143. Ah. Oh no. I'm out of heat sinks. How the heck did that happen?
Shields offline.
My shields are
Target
offline.
shields offline.
Oh, pants. Can't take any chances now. I've got to go quickly finish him off regardless of my heat levels. %. Oh.
Target shields online.
Boom.
Target destroyed.
Put more power into the shields just to power things back up again. Alright, 4 destroyed, 1 more to go. Oh, we have a fellow commander. Hello, Command, Backer 7912. It takes a while for my shields to come back up, and I don't know why. But down to 130 heat.
Shields online.
As you can see, the autocannons are nowhere near as good as your beam lasers for taking down defense craft shields. It's already up to
Target shields offline.
reloading.
Target shields online.
Oh, he just jumped away at the wrong moment. Oh, that's a pain in the backside. Still after one final kill. Dumbfire missiles going into the air. Alright, let's go for this one here. It's 3 kilometers away, 2 kilometers.
Target shields offline. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields online.
Is he going to get away again? Yeah, he's making a run for it. Can I? Can I get him in time?
Target shields offline.
Yes!
Target destroyed.
An objective is now complete. So after that, we will head back to iBoots and collect our reward.
Drive charging.
So there you go, that's a quick overview of the combat again. My weapon systems on this one are effectively
4, 3,
class 3 beam weapons for taking out shields, a very badly aimed autocannon for taking down the hull, but for player characters, or for player ships, I have a missile rack all at the ready. Because there's one thing that deters a player from giving you grief is missiles. They're expensive, so you keep them. You keep them for only emergencies. But when you do use them, they're normally a godsend. Now the problem, as I've said before with the Viper, is the hyperspace range, which is again larger than the Eagles. Oh, pants. Okay, let's go to this signal source here for no apparent reason, because you never know what's there. Ooh. We don't want that. Too fast for dropping into the unidentified source. Get that link coming up in any second now. There we go. Right, here I am in this unidentified signal source. Oh, here we are. We've got some contacts. Cobra Mark III. Who's wanted? Oh. Up against the Cobra. Well, might even be two Cobras. Yeah. Okay, let's go for this.
Detecting hostile scan.
Ah, the Eagle's on my side.
Warning. Temperature critical. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
And there we have a bounty collected. So, dock.
Detecting hostile scan. Drive charging.
And we're out of here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One thing that I'm wanting to do is take the Viper down around the LP Anarchy mineral extraction site, because that should be a laugh. Especially with the kill warrant scanner I've got fitted. Ooh, 91 kills. Can't remember where that would be in the old system. I think probably just above average, maybe. I think it was 1 kill for... no, 2 kills from harmless to mostly harmless. And then 4 to poor. And then 8 to average. 16 to average, I think. Oh, I'll have to look that up. All I remember is that elite is 6,000. 6,000 kills under the old system. So as you can see, I've got quite a long way to go to get that. Although there are people who have played this alpha and have already got the 6,000 kills for the old elite rating. All I can say is they must be playing this morning, noon and night. Django Dog, nice to see you. And we've got to go completely the opposite direction. It come out right on the station's backside. So we'll just do a Newtonian flyby, as I like to call them. It's actually quite difficult to maintain the pitch in the roll once this starts off. Quickly do a bit of speed docking here then.
Request granted.
Oh, I forgot I fitted a docking computer. Ah, well in that case we'll just sit back and enjoy as my nice little Viper is taken in hand and brought into the space station. But I still think I can do it faster. Oh, we have a fellow commander here. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh. Did I just fly straight through him? I did. Oh, here comes someone speeding up the inside. You can just see them in the scanner behind me. There you are. Oh, Dakin Bay 34, which is one of the first ones in there. The system. That's 36. The downside of all this is you can't actually see what your ship's doing, unlike on the Lakens, which had this wonderful big glass cockpit. Look at that. Oh no. When you start hovering like this, it might be because the docking computer is a little bit of a... So there we are, we've switched off the docking computer because it was being too slow. So here we are. To tell you the truth, I think docking computers on this kind of ship are just a waste of time, so I will disengage that. I'll remove that from the ship. Which will give me an opportunity to show off a little. Refuel, munitions. So you can see the 2 heat sinks have been ejected. And we still need to do some repairs. So 69 credits for repairs there. Repair the ship, 386. So we're talking 500 credits to get your ship back to top spec, and then you go into the contacts, local security office, and redeem your bounty vouchers. Now here I've got 2,500 credits from my bounty vouchers alone. That's not bad. And I go to the bulletin board and you'll see that the merc jobs is complete. Finish that. So overall, for just over half an hour's fun, I've made 2,500 credits. Now, that's not that much compared to the same amount of time in a Type 6 grinding away to get that extra buck or two. But it's a lot more fun. This is what my ship looks like at the moment. I've splashed out and gone for the good old Union Jack. Ironically, at this time, with the referendum in Scotland a couple of days away, I don't even know if that flag's going to be relevant next week. So at the moment you can see I've got a kill warrant scanner and a heatsink launcher. Now this is a bounty hunting ship if you ever saw one. The only problem with this bounty hunting ship is the range. Low. So there you can see, that's it, that's my range. So there is the possibility that you could end up stuck in a cluster of systems in a Viper and you couldn't get any further out, and that might be a problem for the game. So you might be stuck in a system with a busted ship and you can't afford to upgrade it to get that little bit further away, if you see what I mean. I mean, there is 80 systems in this beta. I haven't visited them all yet, but if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to visit them in the Viper. I wouldn't even be able to visit them all in the Cobra, to be honest. And again, that's one thing that Frontier say that they're looking at. They say that the Viper needs to have an even shorter range, and the Eagle must be much longer, which I will admit I think it needs, because when you had the Eagle before, you could reach even half these systems with a decent loadout. And admittedly, this is a reasonable loadout on this on this Viper. It would probably go a lot further on a lot of lighter weapons and so on. But I guess that's the balance you've got to strike, especially if you're going exploring. Well, I think I'll call it a night. It seems that beta 1.06 is stable, a lot more stable than beta 1.05. And a Frontier say over the next 10 days, that's between the 20th and the 30th September, there's going to be 10 days of celebration marking the 30th anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that. That's probably one of or a couple of the things that they've put in to as surprises. Still got to see some Imperial fighters though. But hopefully in Beta 2 we might have my favourite ship of all, which will be the Asp. I want to fly an Asp. Mostly because then I can turn around to other people and say, you can kiss my Asp. I know, very sad. But on that note, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Good night.